I just wish they would have snogged him. Yeah, someone said it was roughhousing on Twitter, which I like.
What's roughhousing?
It's just like messing about, like wrestling.
It wasn't. I wouldn't be offended by this, but if Shane J was bent over on all fours and Andrew was pretending to rut on him from behind, fucking hard, then I might be a bit like, oh, Anne's come in. Maybe let's not upset her by doing that. But friends
Anne.
can roll around on the floor together. We do it all the time, don't we?
Yeah. What did you say you were going to do?
Pull your pants down. Come on, mate. It was it was so funny how I thought it was definitely okay for me to pull your pants down. You were like, no.
Hell no. But the point is, I just wish that they would just snog in front of Anne and just let her pick the bones out of it. Because then Anne would definitely say something offensive and then Anne would get thrown out, which would make me happy.
Disgusting.
But it's too late now. Yuck. So... yeah, and then Andrew goes to Anne, oh, I didn't think you saw that. And she went, your mother and your grandmother almost certainly did.
Oh, bring my kids into this.
Angie's mum might not give a fuck. My mum wouldn't give a fuck if I was doing that.
I felt that mum had to answer to that comment just because she was there with a camera on her and a spotlight and Emma sat there. Surely, in fact, the mum should have been like, I don't care about that.
Emma's like the new Anne Widdecombe.
Oh, Shane J said the term scissor system might be of service.
Yeah, that was good.
Is that sexual?
That's where lesbians rub their fannies together.
That is what they were doing.
Come on. Meant to be part of the LGBT community.
Yeah, but no, I don't know about the lesbians goings on.
The lesbians, they're not the sexy part, are they, for you? They're just, whatever. Get on with it over there.
If you want to do it, go do it, but don't tell me about it.
Out of sight, out of mind. So then Ashley said, would you like some burn cream with that? Because Anne zinged.
That was a good response from Ashley. I like that.
It was quite funny. So then Amanda nominated Daniel for being too sensitive and Shane J for moaning about Anne. Oh, yeah, they'd had a conversation earlier in the day.
Oh, because Shane was confiding in Amanda.
Yeah, that was a bit naughty.
That kind of blew my mind a little bit. It's actually... everything that you say to anyone, everyone's looking to hold you account for something. So you've got to be really careful.
Also, if Amanda had a problem with that, she should have said it at the time, not use that in a nomination later.
You're right.
I do respect Amanda and Anne's friendship because I don't think they have the same views on everything because Amanda's gay for starters.
Yeah, it's just interesting how Anne sees beyond that just because she's her... Yeah. She's on a level because of the age,
But I think that was a bit naughty of Amanda to do that.
But you needed a valid reason. So at the same time...
she was clutching at straws, I guess.
It made for interesting TV.
Snake rattle
She
sound
did say, I can't believe I'm saying it, though.
Yeah.
So she obviously felt awkward about it.
And she said, you don't know the Anne that I know who goes giggly with biscuits.
And a glass of House White.
And then Anne went, don't go on too long. But everyone was saying when Anne
why
said
did
that,
Anne pipe it?
I know why. Because everyone was going, oh, Anne's being so rude. I think she was trying to stop Amanda incriminating herself more with Shane J. So I feel like she was trying to cut Amanda off before she said anything else that might make Shane J vote against Amanda at a later date. I thought Anne was kind of looking out for her. I know other people didn't see it like that, but that's kind of how I saw it.
It is interesting what a handle Anne seems to have on the game.
A handle. Yeah. I thought she was protecting her in that moment, but I know a lot of people didn't see it that way.
I just wondered if she thought that she was... Yeah, you're right. She was going to keep with the reasons.
Digging a hole.
Yeah.
So, Ashley nominated Shane J for being gossipy because he was asking about Genuine. But I think the reason Shane J was asking about Genuine was because
Andrew.
Yeah, he was worried about Andrew.
Sussing out the situation.
So it wasn't that he was being gossipy; it's that he was
self-preserving in a way.
Exactly.
And she was like, I didn't know if you wanted to know because you cared about me, or if it's because you just want to know everything that's going on in the house, sort of thing.
I think it's that he just wanted to know, but it was for his own personal reasons.
It's on a need-to-know basis, and he needs to know.
Yeah, his own personal ducklings. Go on.
And next was Andrew, right, for the fish and vagina in the same sentence.
Yeah,
fiasco.
We'll rubber stamp that nomination as being okay. Although the way Ashley said it was annoying, but I would nominate him for that reason as well.
The thing is, Andrew should have thought, is Ashley going to be pissed off if I talk about fishy fannies in front of her?
Yeah.
Right?
Come on, of course she is.
But certain friends you'd probably be fine with.
Yeah, of course. Dapper laugh, she'd be cool saying that. And then Andrew goes, well, this is a prudish house. He's right, it is.
It is. And Anne is leading it right now, and it's going to only get more prudish from here on in.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Jess nominated Johnny Mitchell with her eyes closed and said he was standoffish.
And she feels like she's annoying him.
I hate that when it's like, it's for the good of that person.
You are annoying me, that's for sure.
And Andrew, she said when somebody releases gases from the anus, blah, 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 blah. We saw it. We've seen it in the show tonight, so there's no point going on about it. But she did say it was not in a designated area.
That was reasonably funny. Malika nominated Johnny and Andrew, blah, blah, blah. So on the block was Andrew, Daniel, Johnny and Shane J. Do you know my boyfriend doesn't know what the term on the block means? I keep saying it to him and he's like, what? What?
It is a USA term, isn't it?
I know, but come on.
I feel like it makes sense.
Get up to speed.
Even if you ain't seen it.
It's obvious.
And that was when Shane J went, they know they could have nominated each other, right?
That was good, yeah. So I was like really impressed with this at this point. I was like, girl power, the women have done it. Yeah. I was like, cool. And if it had been a double eviction, I'd been quite happy with it. But to do a triple eviction with 4 people on the block is just wrong. It's just bad maths. And they must have realised that it was a fuckery when they did it. So why did they go ahead with it?
But I'm just thinking now, is everyone that got a single nomination up? Because I think it does boil down to it. And he's up as well.
So it's because the housemates...
Everyone who got nominated is up. Because Wayne didn't get nominations, Shane L didn't get nominations.
So it's because the housemate had nominated so insular that Big Brother was kind of...
They only chose those people, so they couldn't cast the net wider. No. Because they'd already decided it was a triple.
Yeah.
It's because they're short of time.
But still, you shouldn't have a triple eviction when only half the house are eligible to be nominated, because you know a whole alliance is going to be decimated.
Yeah.
So... Dapper was offering on the block counselling support to Shane J.
He was, wasn't he? And Shane J was really quite listening to it quite intensely.
I felt sorry for Shane J at this point. It's like everything was against him now, wasn't it? He was really fucked.
It was. I actually thought. I mean, I know I sort of question everything that Dapper does, but him like casting or holding a hand out to Shane J was quite, I think, good for his game.
No, but it's
because
kind
it's
of
like, look, I'm accepting of the trans. Not trans, of the drag
queen.
God,
India's gonna be
of the drag queen housemate, and I'm saying, look, if you need any help, you can come to me anytime.
Yeah. So then Andrew has come to the diary to bitch that his alliance is going to be broken up. I've put, you think Andrew and Shane were doing anal on the floor for the way Anne acted. Andrew said in the diary room, Anne has shown her true colours, and her colours are not nice colours. What colours are they, guys?
Dark salmon.
Okay, that's right. Blue, of course, for the Conservative Party. He said, if we agree with her beliefs, we're going backwards in time. She's an evil person in some ways. I agree.
Yeah, she doesn't agree with gay marriage. She doesn't agree with abortion, did he say?
Yeah.
And she's a bad person in many ways.
She doesn't even agree with cleavage or short skirts. There's no spin the bottle. There's no lap dance in the house. There's nothing because of Anne.
Can I just say, this might be a good time to bring into this a tweet that I saved earlier from someone who actually follows me. And I was quite surprised. So her name is Chloe, at sweet_heart9224. Oh. She says, Anne is a good person. Andrew is a bad person. Anne works for others. Sorry.
Works for them? No, she
Look at the stuff she's tried to push through in the past. Andrew works for himself. Anne never bitches. Andrew demeans everyone. These people have put me through hell. These people are starting to support Anne Widdecombe, and they've forgotten that she is a bigoted, homophobic...
They haven't forgotten. They just overlook it. That's the worst part. They're just like, oh, look over there. Nothing happening here. Nothing to see here. They're like that.
Like, oh, she can't straighten her hair. How funny.
Yeah, exactly. Just because she's a meme, they've forgiven her. Well, fuck that.
Yeah, I think that's actually got everything to do with it. Once you become a successful GIF, that's it.
So then Anne went to the diary room and said Shane, J and Andrew are going into dangerous waters, and she wanted to give them a shot across the bow. That was extremely worrying language, I thought, from her.
I'm glad you've got that, because
she said she wanted to give them a shot across the bows because they're going into dangerous waters. Oh, dangerous waters. Don't kiss a man. Don't fuck a man. You might catch the gay. Fuck off,
you don't
Anne.
Cross that line. Once you go there, you don't come back. There's therapy for that kind of thing. It's just a phase you're going through.
So then Andrew was saying he's upset because he didn't get a letter. And then he said, this is interesting, I thought, my mum means more to me than every girl I've ever been with or any girl I'll ever be with. I thought that was a very interesting statement from Andrew there. Just hold that thought. Don't you think? What a funny thing to say.
It's slightly creepy.
Mummy's boy.
At the same time... what more could you say? Like, it's the most important woman he's ever going to have in his life, basically.
Then he goes, where I come from, if you bring family into it, you'll wake up in a fucking ambulance.
Yeah, that was a bit like, what are you going to do? Knock Anne Widdecombe out with, like...
You're going home in a fucking ambulance. Jamie O'Hara vibes.
What would you use to knock Anne Widdecombe out in that house?
Her bosoms. Just to hold her upside down.
What's it called? Smothered with her own dark salmon nightie.
So then Andrew goes, she's a cunt. And Ashley goes, oh, don't say that. I respect my elders.
Do you know what? People are so scared of the word cunt.
I know. And then he goes, okay, she's a cunt who's an old lady. That was good.
So
why are people so scared of the word cunt?
I don't really know.
I love it. I even like the way I say it.
Cunt.
Yeah.
I just think that it is just a word.
It's a word.
The more we use it, the better.
It's a word. Anne Widdecombe's views are actually poisonous and toxic. Cunt is just a word. We're going to have to come back to
She's got a lot of cunty views, though.
She is...
Look at it. Like, look at her repertoire. Like, that all boils down to being a cunt. But people...
Do you believe our cunt rant is going to be chopped in half by this eviction? Like, carry on.
People...
You people.
These people on Twitter are sort of saying, like... It's like you can't criticise people's views anymore because that's their views and they're allowed to have them. But if I feel it's the wrong view, I'm allowed to say that person's a cunt. Sorry, but I said Anne was a cunt last night, and that wasn't original material. That was actually backing up Andrew.
Yeah,
and something who I've been had a follow. Yeah, we followed each other for many years, and I really actually like that person. Ended up blocking me because of it. It's like this word makes people so sensitive.
That's fine. I'm a woman, and I don't mind it. I've got a cunt. I am a cunt. Embrace the cunt. It's no problem. I don't care if someone says one word. It's just a word. Actually, I do mind if you say someone slut I don't really like. But still, it's still just a word. And also, Anne's views are actually offensive, harmful, anti-gay. Why don't people see that as a lot more toxic and scary?
It's like Jim Davidson all over again, isn't it? Like, people just saw beyond everything that he'd done from... Did he push his wife down the stairs? Like, there was so much he'd done. It's
like people's opinions are so fixed and so set, and they just can't see outside it. Like, I can see the other side. I can see why people would be offended by cunt. I can understand it.
Yeah, because we are led to believe it is the worst word in our language. Yeah.
I get it when people are very offended by it. People often say to us on this podcast, oh, I don't like you saying it. People said it about my blog. Fine. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. But I get that it is offensive to some people. But what Anne is doing is much, much worse. She's infringing on people's human rights. It's not against Anne's human right to call her a cunt. She wouldn't even give two fucks. They're like, oh, Anne would be very upset if she heard that. Anne wouldn't bat a fucking eyelid at that. I don't think she would.
I don't think it's the first time Anne Widdecombe's been called a cunt.
Shit. Is this back on? We're right mid-flow as well. But it's alright because I've got more to say about this.
Should we come back to this?
But we're going to be angry if we come back and say, oh, God. I'm all like out of breath because I'm shouting. Because I've got stuff to say about this respect your elders bullshit as well. But we'll come back to that.
Okay, well let's just come back to it after the show.
All right, we're gonna watch the second eviction now, and breathe.
Go on.
Nice
cunts in the podcast ever. Don't forget to put the explicit label on because you forgot to do that.
Did I? Oh God! Yeah. Jesus, children are going to be terrified. Yeah, put it on there.
Can that get us in trouble?
I don't know. Fuck no. Probably if someone trolls us.
How does it work on iTunes? You're allowed to swear on iTunes?
Yeah, because it's got the explicit thing on it. Just tick the box. Say what you like, motherfucker. Can't think of any of us swear words right now. Cunt rag.
New burger.
What?
She said, shut, don't say that, you burger. And substitute swear.
That's terrible, like sugar.
Shut the fudge up. Oh no, I wouldn't say that.
Shut the front door.
Public vote. Since then, it's been
did they reopen the vote or not? Are they reopening the vote now?
No, because this has already happened. This is the past.
Oh, fuck.
We are now down to the final two.
I was talking to Kwame about this, about how they like record it as live, and it's not live, is it?
No.
Who's it going to be?
But
it's time to talk to the house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Unless she opens the lines, it ain't live.
Okay.
This happened right after when we were.
Shit.
This is in the past.
Oh God, Gaz.
Celebrity Big Brother house. This is Emma.
Don't knock the phone over. Relax. Stay cool. Oh God, I'm gonna be so angry.
We'll be fine. Courtney ain't going nowhere.
Are you sure? Oh God, I'm gonna go mad.
If she does, I mean, I would never stop watching Big Brother, but there is no point in watching the rest of the week if she's not there.
Tonight you have already lost Andrew and
This is
Johnny.
like whether like
Oh, she's
LGBT.
Courtney's doing the heart
This
thing
is
for
like
Andrew.
whether
Andrew.
LGBT women, everything positive in the world, or whether we're going for sexism,
Yeah, it
lad
is.
culture,
Anything-
toxic
yeah.
masculinity.
Everything good that came out of this series
This
could
is good-
potentially be removed right
Good
now.
versus evil, right here.
And the good is covered in glitter and gold.
Uh,
Daniel.
why is Jess?
Yes!
Oh my god!
Why is Jess scared?
I don't know.